I will show you how to make this fluffy milk bread, and you wouldn't guess, I only used an air fryer to make this. And yes, you can make bread in your air fryer. This is actually handy. It saves you time because you don't need to preheat your air fryer unlike your oven. So here's the recipe. In a large bowl, add 1 egg, 3 tablespoons of condensed milk, 1 teaspoon of yeast, then add 140 ml of milk. If you don't have a scale, you can measure 1/2 cup and 1 tablespoon of milk, and that should be the same. Add 2 cups of flour, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and mix it using spatula until you form a scraggly dough like this. By the way, if you want the full recipe, you can check it out in the description box down below. Because we're using a mixer, I'm just placing the bowl in the mixer, then adding 2 tablespoons of butter into the bowl. Knead the dough until it's smooth. You can do this by hand as well, or you can use an electric mixer just like me. You can check if the dough is ready by doing the window pane test. So basically, you just grab a piece of dough and keep stretching it until it becomes a thin film in the middle and you can see through it without breaking. Then that means it's fine and ready to go. Now it's time to transfer the dough out of the mixer, then place it into a lightly greased bowl. Cover it with cling wrap, or you can also use a damp towel to cover the dough. Let it rise for an hour or until it almost doubles in size. So after waiting for an hour, you can see that the dough has gone bigger, and you can now remove the cover. And now we can also deflate the dough. Lightly dust the surface with flour and deflate the dough by pressing it, then form it into a circle like this. Divide it into 8 equal parts. So we're kind of just dividing it like a pizza dough, but of course it's not a pizza. Now we have 8 equal pieces, and we can now turn this into smaller balls. So just shape it into a smaller ball just like this, and then place each dough ball into a circular baking pan lined with parchment paper. Cover the pan and let it rest for an hour. So while we're waiting, we can now make our egg wash. In a small bowl, add the egg yolk and 2 tablespoons of milk, and then whisk it to make an egg wash. Lightly brush the top of the dough with the egg wash and try to be as gentle as possible because the dough is quite sensitive. No, not really. It's very soft, so you might poke it if you do it too hard. Cook it in an air fryer at 180 degrees Celsius for 20 minutes. Once it's cooked, you can brush the top with butter or condensed milk to make it more shiny. And here is our bread. Look at that, it's fluffy and it's very soft as well. And we just made it from an air fryer, which is very handy. Hope you guys liked this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram at PriyaMC for more updates. See you in the next one.